High. We just wrapped up a shoot, and we're just trying to get feedback from the students. Those of you that know Pose know we're huge on feedback, and so we just want to talk to everyone and try to get a sense of how this project went for you. Does anyone want to start?
I guess I will.
Can you go ahead and say your name, your age, and your grade, please?
My name's Grace Fournier. I'm 15 years old and I'm a sophomore in high school. And all I want to say about this process is that it's really been wonderful, and I'm not just saying that, but like just to have this opportunity is pretty awesome, and you guys have been really great to work with. The entire cast and Dennis and the entire crew, everyone's just been wonderful to work with.
Thank you so much.
No
Does
problem.
anyone want to go next?
So my name is Jocelyn Avila. I'm 18 years old and I was a senior in North Andover High. And basically I just wanted to speak upon like the whole creative process before the filming process, because I was there for most of the creative process. And I feel like she said, I was really grateful that you guys were to reach out to North Andover and to have us and understand where we're coming from and to have us speak about what we went through and kind of like take those experiences and some of our memories from the high school to apply it to like the video and stuff. So I really appreciate that you guys like put yourself in our perspective and made us like feel comfortable and understand all that. And just like the whole experience itself, just like behind the scenes, and even if you were in the scenes, just the whole experience was like a good experience to have, because you should at least try everything once in your life and see how everything is. So maybe like some of these experiences that people take from this can make them want to get into like the music industry or get into like I don't know, like the like video industry or anything.
So my name is Bianca. I'm 17 years old and I'm a junior in this high school. So I was in one of the scenes, and one thing that I felt, at least I could say for myself personally, was one of the scenes was kind of a scene that like I felt like when acting it was also like something that could actually happen in real life. So I feel like reenacting it is was I guess you could say easy in a sense, just because these are relatable scenes that do typically happen in high school. So I feel like it was nice, or like the the experience was relatable, I guess you could say. So yeah, that's nice.
Hi, my name is Dorcas. I'm 18 years old and I was recently a senior here at North Andover High School. And my experience through all of this, I think it was a great opportunity for students, adults, everyone to really come together, and us being from all different walks of life really get to understand each other and get to know each other more. I think it was great that we were all able to work together in this creative project and create something really great for the world, for people to understand like what we do go through in everyday life and things that people might not see up front and things that go on behind the scenes. And I think it also gave us a voice through something creative. And I also think, me personally, I might not be the best student academically, but I think creatively and through dance or music making videos, I think that I really shine through that aspect. And I think that it was a great experience for people to break out of their comfort zones and really put their talent into something else.
Let's go ahead.
Hi, my name is Michael, and I'm a junior at North Andover High School. And one positive thing that I saw was I started talking to new people during this project. I talked to Grace, the person I didn't know. She's a really funny, really person I really wanted to meet now that I know her. And I think that this really brought people together, and it was a really cool project.
Thank you.
I'm Jalicia. I'm a junior here at the high school. This project was like interesting. It's creative, and like I'm really happy that I like got into doing it. I met like a lot of new people, became friends with a lot of people like I haven't like talked to before. It was just like nice the way that we all came together as one, even though like because before we weren't, but we all came together as one group and created something that we all believed in, and it was a good feeling. So it was a nice experience.
Awesome. Alright, so my name is George. I'm currently a junior at the high school. So one thing I liked and I really did appreciate was how like Dennis, you yourself, Bob, Mike, so like we were able to just be our true selves. Like it's not like we had to hide anything. And like him, even Dennis himself, like he actually like told us about like his childhood and like why this video is like actually important, and like what makes him want to do it and stuff like that. And like he just like it was like an open conversation. Like we were just able to like relate, and like just all honesty. You know, no one got judged. You were able to actually speak your own mind. And it was just like good. So it was like you're like comfortable. Like, you didn't feel any weird ways. Like it was like no one was getting judged. There was no one laughing at anyone. It was like you got to joke around. You're serious, and it's like just a whole bunch of mood and emotion all in one video. So it was just like something good to just like, put together. Because like as they said before, like, kids actually go through this stuff, and what like you don't even know sometimes. So it's just good to like actually like being part of this, because it's actually something important. You know? Kids actually have to see it, so it's good to be a part of it. So.
My name is Scotty Kameneski, and I'm a junior. I'm 18. This whole experience has been so awesome because being behind scenes and seeing how the music video is made, and like that's something you don't often see, and being able to be part of that is just so awesome. I would like to say big thanks to everyone and Dennis, because the energy was awesome. I'm meeting new people, and you guys are great actors. I loved it all, so thank you.
Just recently I graduated, and I realized a few things like during my high school experience and starting and finishing, and I think it's great that everyone feels like this brought us together and brought you to be new people, but I feel like anybody should apply themselves in their school. I feel like the best way to make your high school experience the best you can have it, like I believe I had a great one because I was able to break out of my comfort zone whether I didn't want to or not, and I was able to meet new people and connect with the school, get involved with more things other than this, like get involved with sports, get involved with clubs, get involved with different people, talk to different people that you don't usually talk to, because at the end of the day, you guys are going to unite your last year, and you're going to regret that you didn't start from the beginning. So if you feel like you can be yourself with some people, you don't know that you can do that with others, and you can just introduce yourself to other people. Just take your whole experience and make it better by just trying something new and applying yourself and getting into different things that you usually don't think you will like. That's what I feel.
Alright, so my name is Mo, and I'm a junior at this school. I just want to give a shout out to all my friends who even told me about this video because I did not know about it. I just heard that there was going to be free pizza, but I'm happy that I was a part of this, to be honest, because it was a fun experience. So shout out to everyone. Everyone did good. So yeah.
Man, that free pizza is really what all brought us together.
We will do that, right? We will do that. Does anyone else want to speak? Yeah.
My name's Joel. I'm a junior. I'm 16. And this video is a great experience for me because I feel like it's something, as Jocelyn was saying, that we could do on our free time after school. And then in the future, when we could look back on it and then teach our kids this too. Because this is something that lasts forever. It's a video. It's always going to be out there. And I'm just thankful to be a part of it with all you guys.
I want to say thank you to Miss Newman.
She's the plug for everything, so I'm just moving.
Ms. Newman, do you want to share what this has been like for you?
This has just been amazing, and I'm super grateful that all of you students especially brought an open mind because you just really didn't know what to expect. And it was great to meet. Actually, many of you students I met for the first time during this project. It makes me very hopeful for our future. Reminds me again how powerful just talking to people can be, and that we really truly can be the change that we wish to see in the world. And so this gave me a lot of hope, and I'm just happy to be a part of it. And I'm so grateful to Kat and Dennis and Mike. What an awesome opportunity for North Andover. Thank you.
Thank you. Joe.
Yeah, so my name's Joe, or to the kids, Mr. Merrill. I'm a it didn't matter. I'm a TA during the day, and then I teach at night school. And in the Tri-1, so in the fall, I had an English class that had a focus on current affairs. And so I asked the kids in my class, I said, hey, what is interesting to you? And to them, like drugs and prison were really interesting. And I was like, all right, let's do it. So we went through a documentary called The 13th, which doesn't pull any punches. It talks about the 13th Amendment and how it tried to abolish slavery, and then it talks about the mass incarceration that we currently have now. And I wanted to find a way to take what we had studied and to make it applicable, and the only person I could think of to address the entire night school crowd was Dennis. because of his amazing story and his ability to relate to kids as he talks. It's incredible. I've seldom seen it in another teacher. That's a real gift that he has. And so I asked him if he'd consider it. And much to my joy, he came in and he presented to the whole night school. And kind of out of that moment was born this idea of having this video that talked about our stories, your stories, that have shaped the high school experience and made it what it is, to listen to your voice. As a white, tall, relatively educated male, the spot in culture where I'm siloed, I don't have the privilege of listening to your voice. And I loved the experience of being able to sit in the back and watch everyone talk and share pizza. And there were some real moments where we got to talk about understandings and misunderstandings and moments and reflections and how to see through the screen of our emotions and the projections of stereotypes to find the human that we all share that is in fact so much more real than all of the other stuff that we put on top of it. And to see that come together in this group was tremendously exciting and fun. So huge shout out to Kat and Dennis and the whole team here. All of you brought it. No one held back. And it was really fun to watch everyone step up and just embrace this moment.
Thank you. We're so grateful to you as well for that opportunity.
My pleasure.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, thank you.
Thank you. Does anyone else have anything? I want to make sure I don't miss anybody. I can't see everyone.
Yeah. Not only do I want to like commend all of you guys for being amazing actors and amazing people to be with off screen, I also want to thank everybody behind the scenes who made this possible, like you and Dennis and the entire filming crew. I just really want to give everybody a big thank you.
Shout out to Officer Enright.
Yes. Let's give a round of applause.
So I'm Officer William Enright. I'm currently the school resource officer at the high school. I've been here for about 2 months. And this project, I mean, for me, there was a lot of great aspects to it. The message itself, and for them to express this message together in such a positive way is awesome. Because honestly, like a lot of people, they don't want to talk about some of the things that they talked about, the real world stuff, their experiences, and kids especially bottle it up sometimes. And I really saw with this group, not only did they come together and meet each other, but they got to talk to other adults that they related to outside of the North Andover High School and express themselves and then go through ways through handling it in different ways of positive and creative solutions to handling their problems than just other negative or detrimental decisions that they also discussed, and people take that road instead. The energy was great with these guys, as always, but just seeing them together and working constructively to build this, what they did today, this music video, I was just very proud of them and very impressed by how they all were able to do that. I just am appreciative that they let me be a part of it.
Thank you for being a part of it.
So I'm Mike Cherie, I'm with Chair of Pose. So this project for me was exciting. I think the most incredible part for me was to watch youth tell their story. That we as a society, adults, have challenged to have this honest conversation, and yet you guys were able to do it and share it through this narrative. I think it's really powerful, and what I hope is that you guys take that with you and move forward, because I think ultimately, as you stated earlier, despite all these barriers that exist of race, culture, all of our differences, we all got together from pizza, and relationships were built, and all those barriers we realized are just things that exist that don't have to be there, right? They don't have to impact how we interact. So I think what I'm looking for is the final project that shows through social interactions on a day-to-day basis how these things exist and how they negatively impact people, but literally come together over pizza, all that's gone, and we all get to have better relationship interactions. So I absolutely enjoy watching you guys interact. So I did a lot of sitting back and watching, but it was wonderful, and I thank you guys for that.
I personally just wanted to, well, I just thank all the faculty and friends for being a part of this experience, but I also want to thank Dennis and your family for giving us the opportunity and believing in us as individuals. My hope and my prayer is that it just doesn't stop here and that you guys continue to do this with other students in other schools, because it really was a great opportunity. And there were so many topics and themes discussed here, and it wasn't just like told to us in like a stern and like beating us up for it. It was really like we got to live through these experiences and reenact them again and really understand and learn the different things that could happen, and I'm just so grateful for that. Just want to thank you.
I just want to thank you all for participating in North Andover High, from the school administration for letting us in the building, and kind of trusting the process of not knowing what this would be, the superintendent of schools, you know, the North Andover Public Access Television, and just kind of everyone that kind of came together and was a part of this. This was something that was a journey. It was a first for us at Pose, and it really, I feel like, picked on a lot of our passions from history and you know, youth telling their own stories and youth empowerment and mobilizing resources and dealing with issues like the school to prison pipeline and trauma and substance abuse disorder and mental health. And it was just kind of like the crux of everything that we just really love to do. So we are also very grateful to be a part of this process and are definitely looking forward to the big unveil in the fall. It's going to be awesome. Thank you all so much for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.